Okay, I'm not going to waste any time because our next two guests up on stage have got an awful lot to talk about, an awful lot to take you through. I want you to give these two a massive, massive round of applause because without the work that they did, that wonderful presentation that we did at Open I could not have happened. Before we even started touching animation and things like that, these guys were the ones that went out there to find the tapes and to make them publicly available, which is a big, big deal because a lot of times when people buy things, they never let them out into the wild. So please give them a massive round of applause. It is Steve and Dave Mapes.
Thanks, Dave. So we'll try and keep the introductions brief because we've got a lot of audio to try and play for you. So we are Dave and Steve Mapes. Some of you may know us as the Mapes Brothers or Transformers at the Moon. And we're going to do a little presentation on this thing called the Mapes tapes. So what are the Mapes tapes? Oh, that's fine. So on the left, we have the original tapes we bought back in 2017, I think it was, which we purchased from the family of Jim Duffy, who was the producer for Marvel Productions, and they are some of the original recordings from the 1984 cartoon series in two forms, slugged and unslugged, and we'll go through a little bit about later on. These are the tapes that we've put some clips onto YouTube of missing audio, and it all was used to produce the fantastic episode we used last night at Club Con. On the right hand side we have something we've been purchasing in the last couple of years, which are more audio. It's original reels from Transformers, G.I. Joe, Transformers the movie. We have a few, as you can see. It's by nowhere near complete, and we've been going through trying to archive what they are and again find out are there bloopers or different things. So we'll run through that today.
Alright, so what we wanted to do is put a quick slide together to show you what it is that we actually have. So as you can see, we've got 23 reels from Transformers, current episodes from season 1 through season 3. It includes the audio editions, or it's 4 audio editions from Transformers the movie. If you were here at Club Con last night, you would have heard the first tapes. We've had some more for you today as well. We also have auditions for Outback from Five Faces of Darkness, so you'll get to hear some of those today. And we have 19 episodes on cassette tape, so you can see 38 cassette tapes, so those are slugged and unslugged. Those have been on YouTube now for about 7 years. And we also have episodes from Visionaries, including some musical scores. And on G.I. Joe, we have a lot of reels, most of them are from G.I. Joe the movie. We also have some episodes on the cassette tape that we haven't put on YouTube. And they will come on at some point. Revenge of Cobra is a little bit difficult because it's very damaged, and it's a tape where they were slugging against the wrong episode and they cut off part of the way through. So we just wanted to put slides again on this terminology that you might hear, so like slugged and unslugged, what is that? And slugged episodes or audio is when they take the raw audio format and they space it out against the timing sheet. Whereas unslugged is kind of the audio all the way through. And you'll hear a sample of that in a minute. And we also have some of the background music and social scores from Visionaries, and to give us a bit of an insight into things like Transformers and what kind of would have happened through there. And some of the reels are complete session recordings where everyone was in the booth. Some are pickups where people come back to re-record lines or one-on-ones with the actors. So now we're going to get a good start with some of the audio. So we're going to start off here with just a 20-second clip showing the difference between slugged and unslugged. So we've got some waveforms here to give you an idea of timings of like a minute or 2 minute segment. So let's get on those.
The solar collectors are producing 300 units of energy per second. Excellent. What can be happening?
I hear the Model Rogers holding an open house.
Autobots, activate hydrofoils.
Thanks for the crazy water, Steve Tweedlejack.
So that's the unslugged, and if you listen to the slugged version.
The solar collectors are producing 300 units of energy per second. Excellent. What could be happening?
I hear the Maharaja's holding an open house.
So as you can see, when you listen to the slide, there's not much within that timing. We just wanted to include that as an example.
Yeah, one of the things with the slugged and unslugged, as we've gone through different recordings, when it's a slugged version, if it's a 40-minute episode, it's going to last 40 minutes. If it's the unslugged version, it'll be a lot more condensed. The next couple of slides, we're going to have a look at some voice direction from Oliver in an old picture here on the screen. And you can see how Wally interacts with the actors during the show, how he has a clear vision for what he wants to hear, and he may not necessarily get that the first time. So we've got a few clips for you from different series and different actors.
There's actually a case in Pennsylvania where a kid locked himself in a closet. He was so distraught over the death of Optimus Prime. So they immediately came to us and said, you can't kill two. And my argument was, no, our audience can fake it. You know, it was a mistake to kill Optimus Prime because he's a robot. You can only fix a robot. But, you know, Duke is a human being. You kill him and stays dead. And they vetoed it. So the scenes had already been recorded in a recording session. They went back and added dialogue that indicated Duke was in a coma, and then they added a voiceover where, you know, it was announced he was okay. They never actually got around to animating the funeral scene, even though it was written. So that's what you're about to see. You're about to see the original dialogue to the scene as written before they got told we can change it.
How is he, Scarlett?
Not good.
I guess you can't look out for you anymore, kid.
Don't say that, Duke. Doc will fix you up.
This isn't Doc's day for miracles. It's my own fault.
No, no! You did it to save me!
Promise me you'll try that. Get your act together. Be a credit to your country.
I'll make you proud. You'll see.
Yo.
Duke.
Prepare a funeral for a friend fallen in battle. Yo, Joe.
So we'd like to thank Dave Hollis, who's probably still around, for helping us with the
You did the
video.
rights for all of us, Duke. We cannot repay your sacrifice, but we can remember it, and we will. Until there shall be no need of warriors, and we shall meet again. Goodbye. Yo, Joe.
Now, I've had people at conventions ask me, did you really kill Duke in the movie, in the original script? And I have told them, and I will paraphrase one of the great writers of English literature, he has passed on. This Joe is in the war. He's expired and gone to be Jamaica. He's stiff. He's bereft of life. He rests in peace. He's pushing up daisies. His metabolic processes are now at the street. He's off the twig. He's kicked the bucket. He's shoveled off his full of coin, rubbing down the curtain, and joined the choir bleeding invisible. This is an ex-GI Joe.
So yeah, so as Steve was saying, I'd like to thank Dave Wallace, who arranged the bust and recorded the intro for that. The last part we've got is just to give you a couple of examples of how the background music worked. So I spoke with Steve Rucker several years ago after we managed to get some of the Visionaries background music. So we've got sort of 2 short tracks for you and then the 2 alternative endings for the Visionaries tune, just to give you an idea that you'll hear Steve sort of introduce the tunes as they go through the recording session. Misplaced quite a lot of the audio that we recorded back 7 years ago. So we had to go through the cassettes and pull the audio out again because we only realised from doing this panel that we lost it. We have about 80% of the audio tracks, at least on paperwork, telling us what audio there should be for the show. Hopefully we can finish that. This is kind of it for this panel. Hopefully there'll be some more stuff we can do in the future with and Turnbull and the 2 Chris's to maybe bring some more of the missing audio to life for future episodes of Transformers. There's still quite a lot we need to go through on the reels. It takes quite a long time because you have to listen to the audio and then either remember the audio from the original cartoon or go through the scripts and the final product to work out what's missing. But anything we find, we're going to either try and release through TF.Nation or put online so everyone can listen to it.
And if people do want to watch the G.I. Joe pick, and that is actually going to go live on the TF.Nation YouTube channel at 3 PM today, so it'll be out there for the public to see. That's it.